She's one of the contestants as well for the competition that is happening on the 28th of May, 2022. Right. So Thembi, let's get on to it. Please do let us know who is Thembi. Where were you born? When did you discover that you can actually do this thing of singing? And yeah, just let us a little bit into your background.
Okay. Thembi, I will start with that. She's a born again Christian. Thembi, she's a wife, she's a mother of 3. She's a traffic officer by profession. And she's an upcoming artist. And she has I only have one single for now. Entitled Agekomunye, which is released last year. 2021 September. And I started singing when I was still young, around about 13, 14, when I was still in youth age. And I started singing when I was at hey, what's wrong? My English is gone. Okay. At a very young age, when I was still doing my youth, and at that time I was attending church at Presbyterian Church here in Thulamahashe Swiss Mission. Then later, when I get married, I joined Word of Hope Christian Center here in Thulamahashe. And there I was singing in a worshiping team. Why I wanted to sing, because everyone was coming to me and say, you can sing, why can't you take this thing serious? Okay, you can do this thing, why can't you take it serious and you record an album and all those things? Then it's when last year I decided to have a single. And just
let's talk about that single. Let's talk about that single that you said you released in 2021. It says Agekomunye. What's the message that you probably are gunning at? That this is the message that I want the listener, also whosoever the consumer of my music, that will get out of that song. What's the message in there?
The message behind Agekomunye, it was last year from 2020, we had COVID-19. And on that time, there was a lot of things going on. People lost their job, people lost their loved ones. And this thing come up, the song come about that there was no one else who's going to rescue us in that situation. It was only God. Hence, Agekomunye, there was no one else. We had no one to rescue us. Only him. Hence, Agekomunye. He's the only one who can save our land. There was no one else to run to. He was the only refuge that we had. That's why I said Agekomunye. He was the only one who can rescue us in the corona, in the in the GBV, in everything on the rate that was going on during the corona. So he's the only one that was the message that was yes, that was the message behind that. I get
awesome. Yes. Now I gather as well you worked with Sipongwenya, one of our phenomenal artists that we have in SA. Through that experience, what was happening and how did you feel about? How did you feel about working with him?
Okay, I didn't work with him like one-on-one. I just said I shared the stage with him.
Yes.
Maybe I didn't make it like. Yeah, he was invited around in our church.
Yeah.
In Thulamahashe. Then I had to, and I was invited as well to come and sing and share. They say I was just stating that he was in the lineup that I was invited as well. Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. I'm also realizing that one of your vision or your goal is to become an international artist,
yes.
And Africa Praise has given a whole lot of Mpumalanga artists an opportunity to actually be international artists, So in your own words, maybe I would like to find out from you what would have been your biggest dream that the Africa Praise would actually make it come into realization for you?
My biggest dream can be that I become international, as you said, and everyone can know who's Thembi, and to send message out there, because remember when you're a musician, you're a minister. You minister in songs. So I would like to, like when I sing my song, it can be played around the world and to reach everyone and to make everyone know about this God that was saving. But to people to receive the message in my songs, to born again, those that I have broken hearted to be healed through my music.
Yeah. And it's going to happen in Jesus' name, I believe. I mean, he has brought you this far. I mean, we're coming down from the top 30, and now we are actually on the top 10, and we are still here. You are in here to win it up. Believe it. I believe it.
I receive.
Well, thank you so much for taking your time and doing this interview with us. We are looking forward to having you and seeing what you are about on the 28th of May, right?
Okay. Yes, thank you.
All right, Thembi. Have a great one.
Okay, thank you.